What up, Kali followers? Drew Schroeder here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about 2022 and what this channel and another channel has in store. So, first of all, I have to get something off my chest. A lot of the videos I made prior to August of 2021, the recipe videos, are like super cringe to me because they were stunt food. Like, I'm talking about food that looks good, or it's gonna get a lot of views, it's gonna get a lot of clicks, and people are gonna like, oh, I'm gonna make that, but they never make it because you know it's gonna taste really bad, you know? Or like, why would I make an 8-inch or 9-inch like plant-based burger and just like stack it up? I spent $50 on that, by the way, on the whole recipe, and I got like a couple hundred views on TikTok. I was so mad, and I did that in 2020. I was so mad about that. But I mean, that's plant-based. If I would have made it actual, if I would have used actual meat, then it probably would have gotten a lot of views because, you know, this is America. I started taking plant-based chef classes back in, I want to say May, and that's when I really started to hone my skill and start to be proud of the work that I was making. But I wasn't uploading any videos and not that many pictures of me cooking these foods because I was just bogged down with doing the classes. And if it would have taken me like to do the class, I had to take my test for the food, film it, and then when I got done filming, the food would be cold, and it's just a terrible mix-up. So this year, now that I have got my Forks Over Knives certification, I'm a certified whole food plant-based chef, by the way, which is I'm super proud of. Whole food plant-based chef, which means I use the whole food to make a meal, or at least like to the most purest form, right? So olive oil is not whole food because it's not the whole olive, it's just the oil out of it. It's refined, it's processed. So I use foods that are as little processed as possible. And that's pretty cool. I can cook without oil. I can fry and I can marinate, and I learned how to saute without oil. This is so cool. So I want to be sharing some of my recipes with you this year in 2022. After I got done with my Forks Over Knives classes, I was like, okay, now that I have money, I want to take a class that I've been putting off for a long time, and that is life coaching classes. Now, not many people that are watching this on this Chubby Cucumber channel know that I used to be a dating coach. I used to teach guys how to pick up women, and I got out of that. Even though I loved like teaching people, I loved helping people. I loved helping guys get girls because they're like, man, how do I get out of the friend zone? I really like this one girl, right? How do I get out of the friend zone? And then I help them and I coach them out of it. Or they're like, you know, guys, they'll come up to me and they'll be like, I don't know what to text her, man. Like, I'm just drawing a blank. What do I do? How do I get her to go on a date? And so I just grab their phone and I show them, you know, scripted texts. Well, not scripted texts, but I would give them a formula on a text that's most likely going to get a response back, which I know I could go into it so into detail. But anyway, I started taking classes. I fell out of the whole dating community, the pickup artist community, because it's really toxic. I knew it for a while, but I wanted to be that one that could break through and teach people, because I know a lot of the dating coaches and pickup artists, a lot, like the overwhelming majority of them are fake, as in they'll go to the club, grab a very sexy woman, take pictures of them, and then they'll like shoo them off, and they won't like really approach to get dates or like take girls home and stuff like that. I'm like, why are you being so Instagram fake? You're being so Instagram fake. It's disgusting. So, and I just didn't want anything to do with the community, especially because some of it had to do with like the Me Too movement, and I just wanted to distance myself from that because I don't stand for, like, a lot of the pickup artists, they're like misogynists. Like, if you look at Anthony Dream, he'll have a red hat that says "Make Women Great Again." Misogynist. Terrible people, right? Or if you read like anything on black pill theory or red pill theory in the pickup artist community, it's just terrible. Or, I mean, black pill is incels, and they're not part of the pickup artist community. They think pickup artists are scams. I went off on this tangent on the pickup artist community. I didn't mean to do that. A lot of people, they're familiar with Tony Robbins, the very successful, he's the coach's coach. He's the person that has coached like Nelson Mandela. He's coached Mother Teresa, so many world figures. He's coached. There was a lot of US presidents that he's coached, and he's coached through the last 3 impeachments, by the way, for like presidential impeachments. And I'm also learning from Chloe Madanes, one of the top therapists in the world. She's one of the founders of Strategic Family Intervention. A lot of family therapy. Like, she is the icon of family therapy. And with those 2 people, Tony Robbins and Chloe Madanes, and also Mark and Magali Pesha, which they are the life coaches. That's who I'm learning from. The 4 of them. I'm learning how to be a life coach myself. And that is because I like to help people. And I have a background in hypnosis and self-help. If you tell me a self-help book, I've probably already read it. Those are classes that I'm currently taking right now, and I have already had clients, and I have helped out so many people through very crazy situations, overcome and make empowering choices. And that is what I've dedicated the last couple of months of doing, is learning strategic family intervention, learning the human needs psychology, because we all need something. And there's 6 basic human needs that we all have to meet, and we all do meet in certain ways. And how can you meet them in a productive way? And that is what I'm learning, and that is something I'm really passionate about, because I get to work with people now one-on-one, which is something that I can bring up now because I have built my website, andrewschroeder.com. The link is going to be in the description, and people can sign up for a clarity session, a free clarity session. It's all on me. So if you're stuck with something, or if you just, there's something happening in your family, your relationship is not up to par, or if you want to just, even if it's small things, like I can't get myself to move out of my family member's house or something, then I empower people to make the choices or create the path of going forward, or I give them more options than what they limit themselves to be or what they have. So that's something that you might want to check out. Clarity session, link down below, andrewschroeder.com. Now, we have all heard of cryptocurrency, right? I am getting into NFTs. I don't own any right now, but I like the idea of NFTs. There's a lot that I like, but a lot of them are not very affordable, especially not anymore. So I want to make my own NFT series, and it's going to be something that I'm going to make sure it's not just a JPEG, it's not just a picture, but it's going to have a contract with it, and it's going to be something that's going to be valuable for indefinitely, or at least I'm going to try. I'm going to see. I'm trying to figure out, I want to deliver as much value as I can to you in NFT form. Not only will I have the NFT, but it's also going to have a contract along with it. And it's going to come out probably in June or around June. Also, I want to make an announcement right now, because it has been so long since I have had this available, and that is that I have a book coming out in April 2nd. I've had this book ready to come out for about 3 years now, but because of the pandemic, it delayed. Let me make that clear. Everything shut down in like late March, so I had to delay it. It was so stupid. And then, because I had the least essential job, which is being a nightclub promoter, the very least essential job on the planet is being a nightclub promoter in Las Vegas. And the Strip was closed down. All of Las Vegas was closed down. Like, there was no essential jobs, because everyone, like, it's just casinos and entertainment and shows and gambling and nightclubs and day clubs and drinks and stuff. Very unessential. So I was out of work for a long time. Throughout most of 2021, I got my job back as a nightclub promoter. It didn't last long, because they wanted to make their money back from the last year in like just a couple of weeks. And I'm like, so they tried to pay cut me, and I'm like, dude, I gotta live too. So I left, moved to Michigan, and now I'm ready for my book to come out in April, sometime in April. I'm thinking April 2nd, who knows? But I'm ready for that. So 2022 is looking really good. I have a goal of a few different things. One of them is to get a new chair, because this one is really squeaky, and I feel like it's going to be ruining my videos. And also, I want to be uploading at least 3 videos a day, or not 3 videos a day. No, not 3 videos a day. 3 videos a week, at least starting out. 2 on Chubby Cucumber. This channel right here, and then another one on my life coaching channel, which already has content on it. If you want to go check it out, it has a lot of interviews with people that crisis experts that have predicted the Delta like way before it even happened, and then he even predicted the crash that was last fall. It was insane. Also, people that are top in the industry. It's not just people that I find around in my neighborhood that are like, I'm a small business owner. It's not that. Like, I'm trying to find the best people and very successful people that are making 8 figures, people that are making $5 million a year, people that like you should be listening to, not people that are like pseudoscience, right? So that channel is also going to be linked down below. I love what's in store for 2022. And with that being said, let's get started, people. It's 2022. 2021 was the learning phase. 2022 for me is now the action phase. We're getting stuff done.